Scudsworth Productions presents the Retronomicon.
You guys just not having the best luck today.
No, we are not. Not at all. It's because the PlayStation 4 has to be on
Got it.
in order for the PlayStation 1 to play.
I've got everything rigged up in a really dumb way.
Ah, brutal.
Okay. But yes. It's not fair if nobody gives you a shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of like, it was an interesting, like, kind of, like, realization kind of thing. Like, be like, holy shit. Like, why was it so important to get this done so quickly? Like, couldn't we just, like, done it slowly or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wait.
Huh?
Said your wife on your wedding night. Booyah.
Jeez.
oh, God.
Okay.
See, he liked it.
Of course he did. I'm just embarrassed.
I know. I'm an embarrassing boy. Oh, it's not like anybody's watching.
Except
4 people watching. It's not a
4
big deal.
people.
That's not a big deal.
Okay.
And then whoever watches when it goes up on YouTube.
Alright. So.
Oh yeah, I was actually I was thinking about that. Maybe like I was looking at it, and like maybe you guys should do like a little like intro or something.
How so?
Right? Like I was just like watching I was like looking at some of the like YouTube thing. Like I don't know. Like it feels like there's no like
You did that one.
there's no like engagement on like I don't know what's the best way to say this.
So
like,
are you talking about like an intro in the video, or do you mean like should I like post a post a comment, or so that people will engage, or what do you mean?
or like just like an intro, be like talk about the stream. I mean like just talking about what you guys did on the stream, or be like, hey, you know, or like if somebody left a comment, you respond to the comment in the video.
Okay.
Like, what do you think of that idea?
I
I mean, it's a little bit of work, but
yeah, I mean the reason that we are doing it the way that it like goes up on YouTube and stuff now is so that we have more content and less work. Like I literally chop up these streams so that so that I can post something every day, and like chopping up the streams to do this takes like 5 minutes of my time to like put it all together, and that way we can have a video every single day of the week. Oh, so close! Oh, sorry. We both held our breath as she was doing that. Like adding any amount of extra work just means that yes.
Sorry.
Adding any amount of extra work just kind of like defeats the purpose at that point, because we're picking up like a bunch of other stuff. We have to go on a hiatus for our podcast, unfortunately. We're just going to take the rest of the summer off, I think, is the way to do it. Just because, like, with all the plague stuff happening and, like, a bunch of our personal stuff, I mean, primarily, we still need to find a new place to live for next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're looking to buy a house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very exciting and also terrifying and expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jazz, sell us your house.
No, I've actually thought about like getting a place, but it would be like a one-person income kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Just-
still, it's not too bad. It'd be like, I don't know, 50, 60K a year. And I think they say that over every like, what is it, 10,000, you get 100,000. That's your
Oh.
that's like a ballpark figure. So whatever your like collective income is,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, I mean, if I like ever pull the plug, it would be. But even then, it's like self-employment. I think they say like you should try for 3 years before you try to apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to make sure
Because-
that whatever your job is sustainable.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you could be like, look, I work for myself, but it makes cash.
You make cash money.
Make cash money, money, money,
Money.
money.
Jesus.
Yep.
You fucking nerds.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry. Have you met us?
Yeah. Right. Hello.
Yes, I have. I've met I've met both of you, and I know both of you.
Yeah, no,
Big
it'd be surprising if you were like, no, but I have no idea.
I
who you
know.
are. Get out of my
Who are
house.
you?
Who are you?
When did
How
you
did you get in here? Where's my wife?
Taken over.
Yes,
Okay.
I knew it. I knew you were a pot person.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
missing something.
Yeah, go that way.
I know, but I've already
No.
been in this place, and I feel like I'm missing a dragon or two because I can't go anywhere else until I get all the dragons.
No. He asked for 5 eggs.
Oh, he wants 5 eggs?
Yeah, you got it. You got the last egg that you needed.
So,
Did I really?
so what inspired this idea of like getting a place? Like, I mean, it's not like I'm
Constantly
like,
getting kicked out of the places we're in.
yeah.
Well, not
Uh-huh.
kicked out, but
Well-
like every time we find a place, we're like, this will be our 5-year house, and this is where we're going to, do good things for ourselves and save up money for this future home, and
yeah,
get
and
all
grow
excited.
old.
Yeah, and grow old and get all excited, and then they're like, hey,
We're not renewing your
we're
lease.
we're not going to renew your lease because our first place together was in Brentwood, and they were
Yeah.
like, we're renovating all the suites, and we need you to either leave or we need you to move across the street where there's already renovated suites. But the
Mhm.
problem was we were only paying what, $10.50 or something.
Yeah, we were paying like $1,050. No. We were paying
We were
12. We were
oh.
paying 12 for the Brentwood place. This place was
That's because it went up.
yeah.
Because it was about it was almost $1,000, but it wasn't quite $1,000 because
okay.
we got it just when the
renovations. were starting.
Well, no, the first year we moved in, we got it for a really good deal,
Okay.
and then
Mhm.
they charged us extra after our first year,
Right.
and then we had a second year there. But by our third year, they were trying to get rid of us.
Yeah, so that they could
so they could
us.
renovate it, but they were charging more.
They were charging like
even
$1,500.
even more than what we could afford. So the bungalows were 13 and the 2-story that we had was 15. And we're like, we can't afford 15.
15 for those of you listening. It was like a townhouse, like an apartment, like a series of apartment buildings, 2 bedrooms max. It was 11 square feet, I think, something like that. It was not a large place, and 1,500 is a ridiculous number for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah, you guys were getting fucked over.
Yeah,
like
it was
Yeah, we were.
that's no. I mean, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment
Yeah.
in like almost downtown, and mine is 12, but with everything included, like all utilities included.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, we did not. We paid for all of our utilities.
Yeah, that one we had to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Man.
So, anywho's,
Yeah, no.
they're like, well, you have to do one of 2 things. And we're like, well, we can't afford your new renovated suites because that's too much for us, so I guess we'll move. So then we moved to this place, and we're like, okay, things are going well. You know, it's everything we want. We've got our 3 bedrooms. That means I have a room, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy goes and says he wants to take it for his personal possession. We've only been here a year. Like, we just made a year.
We
in
literally
March.
just moved in, and now you're getting rid of
And
it.
now he wants
And we're
to
just
come
like, you know
back from where he is to take personal possession for it. That means now we have to move. And
Yeah.
we're just tired of being told...
Being kicked out
Being
every
kicked
year.
out, yeah. Being like, hey, we're going to make this our 5-year plan, and we can't make anything 5 years because we can't stay somewhere for very long.
People just
Yeah,
are
no,
not
you guys
letting
have
us.
just had the worst luck.
Yeah, it's been awful.
I mean, I keep kind of running out of my lucks. I'm usually pretty lucky person, and then there will just be like there will just be a sudden end to my luck.
You're just using it up way too fast.
Yeah, well, it's like I use it for a bunch of like small things that I don't like desperately need, and then it's like, all right, your computer died, or all right, you have to get a root canal, or okay, you've lost your job, or something. Like some really big bad luck will happen all at once, and then I come around, and then it's fine. Like, but like I'll be really lucky for a really long time for like a bunch of small things, and then when that amount of luck ends, it's just like, all right, get prepared for some real bad stuff. Yeah, and that's just kind of like how my my whole situation goes. And I don't know if this is something that like a lot of people have. It's something that I've definitely noticed about just like how things go for me. You know?
It's like cycles.
Yeah, it's 100%. Just it's just a series of like changes. Like what's his name? Bingo?
Bruno.
Oh, okay. Binky.
Binky.
Binky! Binky, I missed you.
I missed you.
But no, it's just like I guess like the luck thing was encapsulated by like a bunch of changes were happening at my job. This was like 4 years ago. Bunch of changes happened, and it's like, okay, well, you're gonna get paid less overall, but you know, we're paying you out for all these bonuses you have. So I walked away with like 10 or what would I end up with, like $5,000? Yeah. So they're like, okay, we're paying you out for this stuff. Here's $5,000. And I was like, fucking hell, yeah, great. This is good. This pays off all of my. Ooh, fuck. This pays off all of my debt. You know, everything's really good. Why do these guys all have tasers?
Because this is the new island.
Okay. So like that was this really big boon, and that's where my luck was like, well, I mean, this is kind of a fair trade, but we are gonna call this like the end of the luck. And then I had a root canal, and all of that that $5,000 plus all of my savings was gone because the dental procedure costs so goddamn much. So it's like, basically, I'll have really good luck. I'll have really good fortune. I'll get like whatever I need for that period of time, and then it's like, all right, now you're robbed, and I'll be like, okay, like that's I don't think that is a fair trade, but all right. I like, it might just be because I kind of see it in more of a pattern. Like, I'll be really lucky for a while, and then I'll be really unlucky for a while, and I can see where it goes in waves. But do you like ever notice that about yourself? Like, do you win the lottery one day and then somebody chops off your hand the next day, and you're just like, well, I'm just in my bad luck period?
Not really.
And how did you lose your hand?
Well, you know, it was when Binky.
Binky! He got hungry.
Oh no!
Well,
Is Binky his husband or his horse? I can't
we-
remember.
We were shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked
And-
Binky.
we ate Binky's leg. And then it was like, oh, all right, I guess it'll be my arm today.
Okay,
Fair
seriously though.
trade.
Seriously though, they ate Binky's leg. Is Binky a horse or a person?
It's a good question.
What?
I told
Of
you,
course
bro.
he's a person. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. So you guys cannibalized each other.
Pretty much. It happens.
Well, you do strange things in the war. We don't like to talk about it.
Now I'm really confused. Which war?
He's a time traveler.
Oh.
The war, you
The
silly man.
big war.
The big war.
Oh
You
my
silly
god.
Billy.
Wait, are we just doing salad fingers again? Is that...
Oh Jesus, no. I gotta time this just right.
No, it's for me. It's more how to, like, I've never really. My memory is really bad.
Welcome to the club.
I know, but I don't remember things. So I don't remember I don't remember any of the bad stuff happening to me.
Okay.
I always remember bad things I've done.
Oh yeah, that's the
And
guilt thing.
those things come back to haunt me all the time. But I don't ever. If something bad happened to me, over time I forget.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, you know what? Every time I need something, I always have it. If I needed money, it showed up. If I if there was some sort of problem, like even this idea of like when I got let go, right?
Yeah.
The moment I got let go, I wasn't like, oh, I got let go, this is bad. I was like, well, I actually needed this time to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually great because I can go home and work on my commissions. Like it was actually a godsend. And then like, I guess it always comes like it's kind of, this might sound really dumb, but I think it comes down to the way you always look at things.
Yes. It's a positive
Like,
perspective.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that you always find what you're looking for.
You can't
Like,
always get what you
But
want.
you also manifest your own stuff too, right? Like if you always feel like this is something that happens, then it's gonna happen.
Right. If
I
you're
feel
looking,
like that's a big part of it.
if you're looking
Like
for a
a-
bad thing, you're gonna find the bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like examples that I have is that I've never really experienced racism in Canada.
Mm.
Like, and I think that's more because I never go looking for it.
Cat. Sorry.
I don't like when if somebody's being racist, I don't think that they're being racist. I just think they're having a bad day.
Mm.
And so it's never from that point of view. I mean, it might be dumb. It might be super dumb of me to think that way. But in that sort of ignorance, I basically have gone through my days not experiencing any racism.
I mean, that's a very interesting. Like,
Oh,
whoa, hello, Jesus. Okay. It's just he
Get up
popped
on
in
the
and being
floor,
like, "Hey,
hello."
check out my dino dick." Sorry, whoa, that was sorry.
Okay.
You're
I finally
yeah.
see what you guys are-
Yeah.
Well,
you
we're
gotta catch up,
wowing
Jazz.
on. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Is this,
No,
is this
like,
super philosophical thing we're talking about, and also
and then
dino dick.
we're just both like, whoa, this guy wants to fuck. No, it's a really interesting thing that you're saying. It's like you don't experience racism because when it happens to you, you're just like, that probably wasn't racist. He was just probably being like, it was probably just normal shithead behavior, not racism behavior. Which, I mean, congrats, I guess.
It's just a like. I mean, I don't know how to think about it. Like, am I supposed to go out of my way and have like a racism detector on, where
Well, no.
I have to constantly think about my interactions with people and kind of think, okay, are they being racist or are they just having a bad day? Because I've known people who've had a really bad day and they just blow off, and it's like, now do you hold it against them or do you just let them have the bad day?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that too, and like I got you there. but then again, I'm also a white guy, so it's like I really don't have I really don't have an opinion because I don't even know what that would look like from like the actual from like your perspective, right?
Well, exactly, right? That's actually that's kind of a problem I feel like I have, is because people will be like, like I'll be talking to somebody who, like Indian here, and they're talking about experiencing racism, and I don't have any like frame of reference to be like, yeah, I got that. Like, because I've never, like, if it's ever happened to me, like if I walk into, say for instance, whenever I walk into Warhammer, that Warhammer
Yeah.
thing.
Games Workshop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy there, I always get a weird look from the guy,
Huh.
and it sort of implying that they have no idea what I'm doing in there. And
Okay.
I always view it not so much that they're like that, I'm brown and brown guys don't play Warhammer, but I think it's more like you are a 30-year-old something dude,
Okay.
and I'm a pasty teenager, so fuck you and everything you stand for.
I'm just an angsty teen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I mean
and
that's more understandable. I get it now. It's like you look at it from a position of like this might not be racism. This might be a completely different thing that I'm not thinking
yeah.
of.
I'm like, this might just be a douche,
Yeah, he's just a douche.
and that's fine. Like then you
Well-
can be like, stop being a douche.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But how
It's
do you-
not fine, but it's better than the alternative.
Like, yeah, like, um. Anyway, forget about that. The point of the matter is that
Okay.
it is, you always find what you're looking for.
Okay.
So if you're living your life from the context that you are lucky and then unlucky, then everything that happens to you will always be from that context.
Okay. So
I
I
get
should
that.
I should stop assuming that,
No,
if
I'm
I have a
saying you can-
string of good luck, don't assume that I have to have a bad luck later.
In a sense, I
Um,
guess.
I think the thing is that you can make it work for you.
Oh.
Is what I'm trying to imply here. Is
Gotcha.
like I'm saying that you're not a slave to your primary, like say your brain, like say your body is a computer, then the soul is kind of like an operating system, the thing that you are, the habits and the way of doing things that you have is the software. And what I'm implying is that you are not a slave to your software. You can change, you can update your software.
Yeah.
You can go from, Scud, 0.
Cletus! Sorry.
Jesus.
Cletus.
You interrupted
I'm
Jazz.
I know, I'm sorry. Jez, yes.
I have to like wait for the thing. Okay.
I know.
Oh, okay, I see what
Cletus.
happened.
Yes. I'm sorry. I got very excited about a dragon named Cletus.
How do you guys have conversations? Like, is it like
Well, we don't usually have conversations playing video games. Like
Yeah, we don't talk to each other when we're playing video games.
No, it's just like
But
we're-
normal talking,
No,
it
yeah.
happens. There's a lot of squirrel moments.
yeah. I mean that's a big part of it too.
yeah,
But no,
But,
like
again,
again, your OS, yes.
yeah. So like that's how I always think about it.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever like I'm always trying to like change my habits if I feel like I've
Oh.
gotten ways of thinking that are not helpful. I try to think where they come from
Yeah.
and if they're actually true. Like if you look at it subjectively, right?
Yeah.
Like subjectively, if you think about it, it's like, does it make any sense if I told you that if like again, not taking your example, like say for instance that I say, oh yeah, you know what? Every Friday, I am the worst. I just have the worst fate.
Yeah. Like,
Like anything,
if you
anything I do on Friday will fail
Yeah.
without delay.
I always pull my groin on Fridays.
Hey, you know what? Sure. Yeah,
Sure.
that could be a thing too. Like that. You know what? This happens to me every Friday without fail. Like, how insane does that sound?
I mean, no more insane than a lot of the things I say, but like, no, I get it.
Again, like I'm not trying to, and I'm not trying to like say what you're saying is
Not
dumb,
valid.
Yeah, no.
but I'm saying that you do not have to live your life from that context.
Exactly.
A slave to the groin pulls.
Exactly.
Yeah. I guess, what, I mean, like, clearly you could be either a motivational speaker or just, like, a straight-up cult leader, because a lot of that just makes a lot of sense, but...
No, I think I am a cult leader.
Oh, good.
No, I believe it.
I'm slowly working. I'm actually working on you two right now. You don't
Oh,
know
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I
Yeah.
can feel the empowerment.
Yeah. It's just...
it. Yeah.
Well, no, because
I've actually,
if it
I've
were
actually
that...
got you. I've actually got you both planned for my harem.
Oh,
All right.
Just keep that in mind.
I mean...
Are you gonna
You
make
don't-
delicious Indian food? I'll be all about it.
Yeah, like, honestly, dude, you don't...
That'll be one of the perks you guys will get.
All right.
Look, if you wanted to have like a big old nasty foursome, fivesome, whatever it is that you're planning to do, you don't need to start a cult for that. You just need to be like, hey, we're gonna have an orgy later. Whoa! That was the
Yeah.
perfect timing. It's like, hey, we're gonna have an orgy.
Oh
No!
no! Oh, I see what you were freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. But yeah, so like, think about it. Like, you don't have to like change.
Think about
way
the
you
orgy?
think.
Joshua.
Yeah, we're doing
Seriously.
bits. We're doing bits. Sorry.
Think about that idea.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to like try to act on it.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep it at the back of your mind, you know.
Sure.
I came across this idea. There was this a neuro like psychologist, I guess you could call him,
Mhm.
and his idea was that our brains have two systems in it, and he just called them System 1 and System 2.
Okay.
I mean, we would call it the subconscious and the conscious and all that, but thinking about it in System 1 and System 2 kind of makes it simpler.
Yeah.
And so, System 1 is everything we do without thinking. Like, it's all our habits and our ways of thinking that do not require us to do any sort of actual, like, sit down. Like, if I asked you, what's the capital of Paris? Or what is
Paris is the city.
France? Like, here, right? You knew that Paris was a city.
Okay.
And you knew that Paris is in France. Like, that's not something you had to really sit and think about.
Right. It's just something that's been ingrained by
It's
non-conscious.
yeah, it's almost like a core belief, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
What?
just gets it gets to the starting point. Like that information is already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then System 2 is all the stuff that you have to think about. Like, if I told you something like, what's 21 by 56? Like, that's something you gotta sit, maybe pull out some paper,
Pull out the papers.
you
The
know,
paper.
write some stuff down, use your fingers, all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that habits are the same way. Even like core beliefs that we have of who we think we are
Yeah.
the same way. That we have a lot of System 1s, and whenever we have to think of, we want to change them or try to have new habits. That's System 2.
All right. We gotta stop. We're tired of throwing Spyro in the pit.
I just cannot remember how to do this
How to
track.
do this.
Like,
I think you need a break.
Yeah,
I
we're
definitely need a break.
we're
Because,
going
like,
to take a break here. We're going to turn the stream off. We might be on later doing kind of a chill stream. Hey Jazz, thanks so much for hanging out with
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
I wasn't being too much of a dill nut, was I?
You're always a dumb.
Oh, good.
I think that's another thing, that you think you are a dill nut, but you're not really.
I don't know, Jazz. This one I think is.
I manifest my dill nuts. All right. If you wanted to find us on social media, you can go to Twitter at Scud for myself, Nova Berries for Nova, Instagram te.scudsworth, so teh.scudsworth, and Nova Berry Blue for Instagram. Go to our website, scudsworth.com. Jazz, how can people check out the things you do?
Just Google Art by Jazz.
Art by Jazz. He will pop up somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna do more streams. I've got most of the weekend off. We'll probably do some more streams. Okay, I have to take the controller away from Nova before she loses it. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.